Here we're going to look at replacing the hinge on this toy hauler, and the reason why is because this thing came with a factory piano hinge, and here it is laying on the ground right here. I've already cut it off. You can see where it was welded onto the door itself, and then it was bolted to the frame. And I unbolted it. Got lucky, all of them came out, and cut the thing off of the door. And now I'm going to put on some nice greasable hinges I got. They're a strap hinge from Hansen Hinges, about an 8-inch hinge with a grease fitting, and I'm painted them up two-tone so that the white is here and the black is here. It seems overkill, but I don't want it to look totally obnoxious. I'll probably do a little bit of work on this rust spot right here. The reason why I don't want to weld them on is because this door is metal clad and it's already put together, and I'm not going to take it apart, and I don't want to heat it up like I need to in order to feel secure about having sleeve and pin style hinges on here. So I'll show you the ones I bought. This is pretty rusty. This needs to be addressed, and I'll put some rust converter and I'll grind this out, and then we'll paint it up and make it look nice, and then install our new strap hinges. Here we go. We are aligning the door. I got it shimmed up to proper height. Made sure that the top and the sides were centered, lighting, and that gives me a perfect alignment. So here I finished dressing up the back of the trailer, getting ready to install the hinges. It's a satin finish. So I just used a foam roller, and it blends in pretty good. You know, it's not perfect, but it will definitely suffice to dress up the tail end of this thing, as you can see. And the hinges are the strap hinge that I got from the internet. It's a heavy duty hinge, has a Zerk fitting. I have them removed right now so that I could paint them. Like I told you, they're two-tone. They don't come with this. They don't come with a square hole cut in them for the carriage bolt. So I'm pounding holes into them with a square tool that I ground, and we'll get the job done at least, so that they aren't fighting the square fitting on the bottom of those carriage bolts. Alright, here's the strap hinge without any really hole work done on it. And here's the tool. It looks like a giant nail, but this pin does a pretty decent job. You see, I just ground the tip of it to the shape of the square, drilled a little hole in this block of wood, a decent sized hammer, and just line that up. And I'll do it with this. I have ear protection, but there's the square. Does a decent job putting a square in it. This is the bolt I'm using, bolting the hinges on with these stainless steel bolts, carriage bolts, and They're 5/16, and then you got the sleeved Torx finished bolt, which is the same product that they're using to put together any toy hauler components on a ramp. That's a flush bolt. It sits like this on the ramp door, so you can roll things right over it, no problem.